Run. And, well, I try and draw Ron as kind of round shapes, you know, so he's got the beard and then the little squiggle. You know.
John is the studio caricaturist. In fact, there's a caricature show at the studio every year, and I think half of them are always John.
He's not in a characteristic pose here. Usually he's twiddling his mustache. They're in a thoughtful, like, how do I get out of this? Or who's trying to make my life miserable? Or whatever it is. Yeah, this is sort of the thoughtful but slightly scary Ron. Well, go ahead, have a...
You can just... the other way toward me. Okay.
How about a little less of you and more of me? And when he used to be an animator, Ron was one of the best animators. He's giving me more lines than the high def gave me. Look at that. That's unbelievable. What? So, yeah. It's good. This is, we're inviting you into one of the sort of the most inner, sort of private moments of the Little Mermaid brotherhood and sisterhood, as it were. All the people that worked on the film, when they first got on the film, we insisted that they all learn the Little Mermaid handshake. Ron, do you want to demonstrate it? Actually, I do remember my Uncle Ed is the one who taught us. Ready? Here we go.
Okay.
It's sort of like a fish swimming, and you never really quite make contact, and it's like a fish just skating through the water. There you go. Fish handshake. There you go.
I remember Roy Disney was especially interested in making sure that we depicted Ursula properly.
I will make you a potion that will turn you into a human for 3 days.
And we looked at a lot of video clips of octopi. If they're moving slowly on the bottom of the ocean, they will actually look like they're walking. And then when they're above the bottom and they're moving quickly, they'll use their jet propulsion with the tentacles.
I became a huge fan then of studying frame by frame live action footage. And at that time, there was a question, in drawing Ariel, should we bring in a live action model for reference? And so we brought in Sherry Stoner.
I was the live action reference model for Ariel in The Little Mermaid, and it was a great experience.
Have you ever seen anything so wonderful in your entire life?
We'd have the voice of Jodie recorded ahead of time, so Sherry would come in and we would have her, you know, act out the scenes.
You don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad.
They knew what they wanted to have the character do, and they knew what they wanted the character to look like. And they were very specific, but also let me play around.
We'd position her head, we'd turn it just so it was just like the drawings, and then Sherry would come up with some little thing that was so her. There's one point between takes, and she just went, and her hair kind of moved. That's Ariel.